I want to wait to have kids until we figure out how Neuralink or other ways for brains to interlink with a computer.
And if you notice, in one of the Epstein interviews, that was never supposed to release. It was a secret Epstein interview.
Oh, China. 20 scientists that are missing that are studying the same things.
Yo, what the f is going on, bro?
No, and all of these guys, a military AI expert, a chemist, data scientist, a space expert, a drone expert.
Theory that the Hansa virus is just a cover-up because so much stuff is coming about the Disney cruises.
Yeah. Wait,
Bow! What's going on, my people? Welcome to the show. This is Studio 81 and we're going to be doing reactions. I'm going to be doing reactions from a show called Jumpers Jump. I'm using an old phone, so the visuals might not be the greatest, but as soon as the camera comes in, we'll change that up and it will be immaculate. Perfect. So without further ado, let's get it.
Nobody knows this.
Yeah.
Nobody knows it. And it sounds fucking like magic.
Okay.
But apparently if you take a seed of a plant, it could be like a fruit plant, right? Like a fruit tree.
Yeah.
Put it in your mouth, take it out and plant it. The plant will give whatever fruit it bears more vitamins, more minerals that you are deficient of based on your saliva.
Really?
Yeah. Now check this out. Traditional farmers. You ever wonder why farmers markets have the best produce, best fruit, best vegetables, everything?
Why?
Because traditionally, farmers, when they plant the seeds, before they plant it, they put it in their saliva.
Lying.
No, that's what they do.
Holy
shit. It's like part of their practice. They put the seed to moisten it with their saliva and then they plant it.
Oh.
But I think over time, that just being the tradition, it was lost in translation because back in the day, they definitely practiced all of these holistic health things where what it was actually doing was getting the plant to understand your biochemistry. It's crazy, but it sounds like fucking magic.
No, real shit.
It sounds like magic.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes.
Wait, so but that would suck though because it's only one guy.
Yeah. So we would have to plant our own food.
Yeah.
If you back it, like that's what we're supposed to do from the start.
I'm gonna have to start planting my own seed because I don't want no one else's saliva on mine.
What happened in 2020?
Happened in 2020. Oh, COVID.
COVID happened. 1920. What happened? The Spanish flu. The Spanish flu pandemic came. Sickness came. And it was a huge thing that happens to the population. Changed culture. And then what happened in what's happening now?
Yeah.
So
like wars.
What's happening now is wars, right? Just like in 1930s. What happened? World War II. World War II. Fam.
Oh.
World War II happened.
And that's exactly what's basically happening right now.
Yeah, so we're in 2026 leading up to 1930s.
Oh my.
And once we hit that, what do you think's gonna happen?
It's
so 1930s and 1940s will be
just straight war.
Just war.
Just
like
warfare.
the World War.
Oh my god.
And what's so interesting too, right now where we are, 2026. During that time, what's so freaking interesting is around the 1920s. When in the previous century, there was the death, the political center. So you know how there's a harsh left and a harsh right? A hard right and a hard left?
Yeah.
The political center. There's no more middle. There's no more middle. You're either all right or all left.
Oh.
Yeah, and you think about it, that's what's happening.
No one's gonna be fence sitting anymore.
Nobody's fence sitting.
You have to choose a side.
Everybody chooses a side, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Oh, that's
exactly.
crazy.
Look at culture, and why is that repeating though? Why the fuck is that repeating, Gavin?
I don't know. Is it just balance?
I don't know. It maybe it's just how humans naturally are.
Yeah.
Like that's.
Well, if we're going into all-out war, just give me my AK-47, some grenades, and a rocket launcher, and I'm ready to go.
AI executives are saying, I'm not gonna have kids until the new Neuralink is built.
I want to wait to have kids until we figure out how Neuralink or other ways for brains to interlink with a computer until they start working. In your first 7 years of life, your brain is more neuroplastic.
I want my kid to have the Neuralink because they said adults will have it, but kids will have it when they're born. They're gonna find ways to use it. You know how we're good with phones, but adults are not? Literally gonna be like that with Neuralink.
Oh my god, that's
sad. Billionaires are literally like, my kid can be born with it and use it his whole life.
Kids who are born with them are going to learn how to use them crazy ways. Like it'll be actually like a part of their brain.
I think we're losing so much of what it means to be a real human. Yes. And then now we're pretty much changing what it means to be every damn day.
Every day.
Yeah, I agree with the boys. We are losing what it means to be humans. I mean, waiting to have your child, so it's born with a Neuralink in its head. That's crazy work for me.
Yo, I have a crazy theory for you. I have a question for you first.
All right.
So, would you consider the Earth an organism?
Yes.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Now, in a sense, the world is living.
Yeah.
Right? In a sense, the world kind of has veins. It has almost even like
Like a heartbeat too, if you think about it.
yeah, like a heartbeat. Even has like a nervous system.
Yeah.
If you think about the roots and the plants and all of the things it's attached to in the earth, it's all connected, right? It's all connected. Now, there's this theory saying the earth is a being. It's an organism. And the humans are kind of the virus. So the earth, so when we get sick, when a human gets sick, right?
Yeah.
We create antibodies to
To get rid of the virus.
get rid of the virus, right?
Yeah.
So in the same sense, the earth will create natural disasters, famine, drought, wildfire, to kill off the virus.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yo,
That's crazy to think about.
Just think about it, bro. We hurt the earth, right?
Yeah.
We're doing worse for the earth than
Scientists do say that we're kind of like bacteria. So is the earth trying to get rid of us for the better of the planet? What do you think?
2026 World Cup. There's multiple hints that Portugal is gonna win.
Wait, why? How?
So Portugal has one of the best teams going into this World Cup.
Ronaldo.
Yeah. And you know how Messi won it before? It makes sense that they also let Ronaldo, he's on his last limbs. He's getting old, to give him the going out
I
trophy.
see.
But it all started with The Simpsons. The Simpsons predicted the World Cup final game. I don't know what team it was, but it was against Portugal. And then Homer was looking at Marge and he was like, yo, I'll myself if Portugal doesn't win. And Portugal ended up winning.
Whoa.
Yeah. And there's an art. The official ball of the FIFA World Cup is Portugal colors.
Oh,
the flag. I'll show you.
let me see.
Red, green, and white, and there's some blue on the thing too.
and red. Yo, yeah.
Also, an artist that usually comes out with predictions, the world ahead of 2026 predicts like Trump in it.
Oh, it's
too.
Ronaldo.
No, look down here.
Oh, it is Ronaldo. Oh my God, it's Ronaldo.
No, look down here. The jersey is red.
That's literally the Portugal jersey.
Yeah,
with
Portugal.
the green on the side. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's literally Portugal jersey. That's crazy. Yeah.
Well, I guess if they're gonna give the World Cup to anyone, maybe I don't mind if it's Ronaldo. R7, baby.
Theory that the Hansa virus is just a cover-up
Cover
because
up.
so much stuff is coming about the Disney cruises.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened on
And
Disney
it's
Cruise?
low-key tied to Epstein. I think a couple episodes back, I
Yeah.
mentioned Ghislaine Maxwell used to work for Disney Cruises.
Yeah.
And one of the stops used to be Little St. James, Epstein's
Wait.
Island.
Yes.
What? That was a Disney cruise stop?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
Yo, they used to go snorkeling there. They used to go snorkeling there.
fun.
What's so insane, Ghislaine Maxwell is seen in pictures at Disney Cruises being one of the coordinators, fam.
Oh, hell.
And then just recently, news literally last week, Disney Cruises are being investigated for videos. You know what I'm saying?
They do say to distract you from one thing, they'll make you focus on something else. And we are hearing more and more about this antivirus. So maybe this theory might be right.
I want to talk about some Iceman theories.
Okay,
though.
Iceman.
The reason it's called Iceman is because his plan was, since he's dropping 3 albums,
Yeah.
he's gonna release all the top songs on Apple Music, Spotify, and that's what happened.
Yeah, which makes sense.
I think he's one of the first artists ever to have 60 songs or something crazy like that on the top.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So it's freezing at Drake. Like no, he's coming up, right?
That's motion.
That's why it's called Iceman.
Freeze. Yeah.
The other part of the theory is using the UMG deal. That's why he had to drop 3 to get out of his deal.
Yeah.
Also, the reason it's the Michael Jackson glove is because this is what Michael Jackson was trying to do.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they Michael Jackson.
Yes.
He had a similar scenario where he was stuck in his label, or he was collecting all of these different music rights.
Yeah.
And the labels hated that because he would own everything and they would have to pay Michael Jackson. Theory was they wanted him being framed as like a PDF file is because they were trying to destroy his image.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they tried to do with Drake.
Oh, that is-
When Drake was negotiating his UMG deal, all of a sudden, and this is why Drake sued UMG, they wanted to degrade him, lower his value.
Yeah.
Drake with the MJ gloves. Not him trying to steal from people again. Nah, but do you think they killed Michael Jackson?
China, 20 scientists that are missing that are studying the same things.
Yo, what the
What's going on,
No,
bro?
and all of these guys, a military AI expert, a chemist, data scientist, a space expert, a drone expert, hypersonics expert. This is all about space. It's the first one to figure this out. That's why they're trying to keep everyone.
Oh.
Because now it's a race. Because China wants to win the war. Remember what we were talking about? If you get this tech, you win the war. Who's gonna want this? Korea,
Oh my God.
China. The US is also in this.
What? Yo, theory right now?
Yeah.
What if this is all for time travel?
Yeah.
Oh my god, because once
Yeah.
you do that, then you can stop everything else.
Everything.
Or, oh my god, what if they already figured out time travel?
Yeah.
And they're taking out all the people that can stop it?
Wait, what if? Or they're trying to go to the future so then they could establish their land, their society.
That's true.
So then the people come in from this time.
Oh, and then take them there.
It'll be ready for the future people when they get to that time.
Type shit.
Type shit. Yeah.
I do think it's crazy that all these scientists are coming up missing or dead. But I do like the time travel theory though.
We gotta talk about Palm Beach Pete.
Oh, Palm Beach Pete. Fam, he was going through a lot.
Obviously, everyone thinks he's Epstein.
Yeah.
Now,
Because
a
he
lot
looks
of
like
people
him.
started diving in. I think he activated his Instagram last month.
Only? Wait,
Only
that's
last
sauce.
month. And if you notice, in one of the Epstein interviews, that was never supposed to release. It was a secret Epstein interview.
Oh, really?
The one where he said he was the devil.
Oh, yeah.
So he has a tendency to mess up stuttering F's.
No.
Now, in a podcast with Palm Beach Pete, what does he have trouble pronunciating?
There's no way. F's?
F's. And he has the same stutter the exact same way. I'm gonna play for you.
Films me, and the next thing as your firm, Mr. Edwards and Mr. Jaffe, has been described by the U.S. Attorney as perpetrating one of the largest frauds
The
in
same,
South Florida.
literally the same stutter, and literally the same way he says the.
Fam, no, even the way he talks.
The way he talks, the same.
It's the
shit.
cadence.
It's the same. People looked into it too.
Yeah.
If you do a face scan of him, and you can see like pretty much the history you can see in your face. No. Yeah. You can't really lie on your face marks.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
wrinkles over time.
Yeah.
They're very unique to that person. Palm Beach and Jeffrey Epstein have the same lines.
No, man.
And Palm Beach Pete has been posting really weird content looking like full Epstein right here.
What the heck?
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Same cadence in their voice, same style, and they look alike, with the same sort of silly character. I need someone to tell me what's going on.
I want you to listen to this and then tell me what you hear.
Alien, like, bing, bing, bing.
Just like robots, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna play you another sound.
Okay.
And once I play you this sound, it's straight up gonna change you forever.
It was a sunny day and the children were going to the park.
Okay. Because you heard that, I'm gonna replay the other sound.
Okay.
And tell me what you hear.
It was a sunny day and the children were going to the park.
You hear the voice now! You hear the voice now!
I hear the voice now. Do you? And there you have it, people. We've come to the end of the show. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, that was my first recording. You know what they say, practice makes perfect. So I'm going to probably do another show tomorrow. Yeah, you lot tune in. Let's do this together. Peace.